Would you be surprised if I told you your biggest adversary in building your business is you? Oh, I know it's not good to hear, but hear me out. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it will eat the fruit thereof. And I am always adamant about telling new entrepreneurs that this principle can destroy or build their business. In this next video, you're gonna pop into a training that I did in my mentorship where I'm explaining this to aspiring entrepreneurs that are making their first step into becoming real estate VAs. And I wanna just stop them. Before I teach them contracts, I wanna stop them. Before I teach them listings, I wanna stop them. Before I teach them how to do amendments, I wanna tell them this one thing about how their words can control their destiny. Check it out. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now let's just walk through this potential of this win just because Felicia called it little. Okay. Can we shall we have a good old time walking through the potential? There's 15 opportunities, okay, for her to get some new clients. Let's say, where's our calculator? Let's say she can convert 20%, okay? So out of the 15 agents, let's say she gets 3. Let's say out of those 3 agents, let's do 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna do some math. Out of those 3 agents, one of them is a high producing agent. Let's say they're doing let's say we have one agent that's doing 10 contracts a month, one that does about 4 contracts a month. Let's say one that does about 2 contracts a month. So we're gonna have 16 new contracts on rotation in our business. Okay, this is just the contracts. Let's say she's charging $350 per contract. That's gonna bring in $5,600 per month. Did I get that right, y'all? Did Tiff get that right? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the potential of this meeting. The challenge, this is why we got to be a good steward of our words, is that you annihilate the potential when you call it little. You annihilate the potential when you call it little. Why? Because God's saying, okay, well, she want to go just to get practice on pitching. That's how it's a little opportunity. And then that's what it'll be. But if you act as if and talk as if this is the biggest, baddest opportunity you had thus far, that's what it'll be. I'm going into the room to get my conversion, to get my people, to get the people that are in need of my service. This is one of the catalysts that can be game changing for your business. So that's why we have to be very careful of our words. Like we were just teaching this in Luke 1, where Zacharias, God said, okay, it's your time for a miracle. Okay, I know your wife is barren. It's your time for a miracle. And then he got to talking fly about the mouth, and the angel had to mute him, where until the baby is born, you won't be able to speak. Why? Because you can actually be getting set up for a miracle, and then you can say something that is going to destroy it, that is literally going to uproot the miracle and take it away. I'm going to pop in here for a second, okay? Tiffany from the future. I'm actually back in my home office in this clip. But I just want to make sure that if any of you that are watching are aspiring entrepreneurs and are interested in learning the business that I started, that I scaled, and I sustained to this day, 10 years later, I still have this business and it's thriving, doing incredible, and I teach others how to build the same one. I want you to go to tiffany'smasterclass.com, register for my free training. It is live and it is in depth, okay? I do not waste your time. Just because it's free does not mean that I take your time for granted. I give you every single strategy I did to start, everything I did to scale, and everything that I'm currently doing to sustain the success that we have. I shall see you soon. Back to the video. So we are not having a little opportunity. She has a phenomenal, huge, can y'all just put anything that signifies big, okay? Just a phenomenal, huge, tremendous, incredible opportunity. Can we just go ahead and hype her up? Gigantic, okay? I love it. Plethora, magnificent. Y'all are good. Humongous, enormous opportunity. That's how I want you to talk from now on until when you meet again. Why? Because now that you've uprooted the word, we now got to plant some new seeds. It's a stupendous opportunity. It's a ginormous opportunity. It's an exciting opportunity. I want you to use all of those words to describe your opportunity from now to the point that you go to the opportunity. It doesn't make you sound arrogant. If you do that, it's setting you up for you to be in line with the miracle that God already had carved out for you, that you almost messed up, but we caught it in time. It's a colossal opportunity, okay? It is a massive, monumental opportunity. It's a huge, grand opportunity, gargantuan opportunity. Y'all having too much fun with this, okay? But y'all get the picture, right? We're gonna just lay all new seeds on this opportunity so it can be the miracle that it's supposed to be. And we are not going to sabotage our own success with our words. First first of all, ain't no win little. Every win is, I have a win to share, coach. One, here you go. Every win is big. All right. So thank y'all mentees, okay, for helping me in the chat. That's an incredible achievement. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Let's now head over to Webster's, okay, definition here. Let's look up overwhelming. Let's see what we wrote a contract for. Overwhelming, intense, magnitude, a huge mass of burden. Okay.
Wow.
So we don't want to, we're not overwhelmed. We're not overwhelmed. Wow. So that is probably, though, in your defense, that is probably the number one word that we have to correct in REVA Nation, because you've come in and depending on what life's got going on, you open up the portal and you see 21 days of content, you might not even open it up to day 5. Okay. So people automatically in their mind are like, ooh, I'm behind or whatever, right? So that is probably one of the most misused words. Okay, so what you can say instead of overwhelming, I'm gonna give you one to replace it with. And then we're gonna say things like, I'm excited to navigate this new season with these new clients that I have. I'm excited to, while I'm doing that, I'm going to be carving out some time to go through my curriculum with REVA Nation. And then we're just going to say, I'm excited. The reason why we're going to say we're excited, because when we use the word overwhelm, which is very great in amount of like a burden, okay, there is a physical response that your body has. There's a mental response that your body has. There's a future that your mind begins to create because you said that. So we just want to replace it with an emotion and a feeling that we actually want to enjoy, because of the fact that because you've been blessed with this opportunity, we already know you're going to be able to handle it. You got 24 hours in a day. You're going to be able to handle your clients. You're going to be able to carve out your 30 minutes or hour or whatever you have to study REVA Nation. You're going to be able to get through this. You got a whole year with us. Okay, so we're going to have a good old time all year. So there's always times for you to pick up the pace and then have to slow down the pace because you have client work. We're not going to forget that the whole reason you're here is to get clients. So you can never let the mentorship, okay, make you feel like you're behind, because you're already achieving the goal, right? So we just want to be a good steward of our word in that regard, because what happens is death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love will eat the fruit thereof. What he's saying is words are seeds, and the definition of that word is going to go into the ground and it's going to show up in our life. So we're just going to use words that inspire us, keep us motivated. We're going to use words. And what is reality? And reality is REVA Nation is not going anywhere. Reality is you're going to be able to get through the curriculum and take good care of your clients. The reality is now that you have clients, as things come up, you're going to be able to go back and have community and have coaches and go hop in Telegram. And there's even opportunities. You can do one-on-one calls. You are surrounded by resources. The reality is you're in the best place that you can be with the opportunities that you're getting. You're at the right place at the right time, taking the right pace. As long as you're being a good steward of your time, that's all you want to be concerned about. That's your only one thing is you want to worry about is the things you can control. That's being a good steward of your time. And we're not overwhelmed. We're just excited, and we're going to use our time management skills, and we are going to navigate this season with ease. Everything is going to be easy for us in this season, even as we have new opportunities. Give it up, y'all, for Alcia.
Yeah. Very happy. Thank you.
You're welcome. And congratulations, girl. That is awesome. Okay, that is awesome.